Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about Deontay Wilder, the famous heavyweight champion, formal, heavyweight champion. But at the end of the day, the guy is cold with his hands. Now, his videos, interviews of him going around saying that he broke up with his girlfriend. On top of that, she's a baby mama. I don't know. I know what it is. Let me not play dumb. I know exactly what it is. So, if you know him or you know about him or you know how he look, he's a black guy. Like Wesley Snipes black. So, the girl he was dealing with and her kid, she's light-skinned. Now, I'm going to say this because it's true. Black guys in the community, they love them a non-black chick. I'm not going to say they hate black women, not saying that. But if you give them a tier, brown skin, black, brown, light skin, and then a white woman. The first two is going to be at the bottom of his list. I guarantee you, they have this thing with light-skinned women. And of course, if they can get a white girl, they'll go for that. But they have a thing with light-skinned women. I remember when I was a kid, they used to brag about them all the time, like some kind of extra life off of Mario or something, right? Like, I got extra life or whatever. Or like a magical star to where you just power up and you're just invincible for a short amount of time. But it's like they met Jesus or something. They just couldn't stop talking about a light-skinned chick. And when I see them, I'm like, damn, she just light-skinned. Granted, 95% of them are overweight, not even overweight, they're obese. And they fugly. They make it seem like she just a 10 or something. No, bro. But anyway, that's in another problem in the black community. Now, her skin tone, does it have something to do with it? Yes, it does. Anyone who watches this video and says otherwise, you're lying to yourself. That's exactly what's going on. You tell me a wealthy guy, this guy's a billionaire, you couldn't find you a dark-skinned chick without a kid. Tell me if that's impossible. Now I don't know where he live, but at the end of the day, out of all the chicks you could have gotten, you chose a light-skinned baby mama. But since she was light-skinned, you know how they go. Oh yeah, it's gonna be all right. She light-skinned. She brag to his family. She the only light-skinned that's in his family. I don't even think they got married or whatever, but they was together. Anyway, the chick stole $400,000 from him. She stole $400,000 for him. He found out, he broke it all off. The whole time the dude was talking about how he was taking care of her and her kid. And the little boy was talking about, oh yeah, you're not my daddy. He would always throw that in his face every chance he got. And he was like, yeah, I know I'm not your daddy, but don't tell me that. He put him in his will. The dude went full simp mode. Never go simp mode, let alone full simp mode. So the guy went full simp mode, put all of them in his will. The chick that stole $400K from him, you already know, she's still sleeping with the baby daddy. Unless he locked up and they don't have any conjugal visits or he's dead, she's still sleeping with him. And I think he had like a kid or two with her or something like that. But I'm like, dude, I'm going to say, let me just say this just so I won't hurt any more feelings. Out of all the chicks you could have gotten, all the chicks that you had options, bro. You still do. But out of all the women that's walking around in your city, your state, you chose a baby. Forget the skin color. Let's put that to the side. You chose a baby mama. A baby mama. Now, of course, he's not the brightest light bulb in the closet. You can tell, because he's not, you can tell he's not all there. I don't know if they had something to do with boxing, but most of the boxers are dumb anyway. And on top of that, you're getting your brains beat in. So they didn't help at all. So he's not the brightest light bulb in the closet. But out of all the women you could have picked up, you could have married and had a family with, you chose a baby mama. It's terrible. And I'm gonna say this, even though, I'm gonna put it out here like this. You wouldn't have did that to a dark-skinned chick. He would never have did that with a dark-skinned chick. Cause he got the self-hate, bro. I'm gonna tell you, it's like, the black dudes, they love them a light-skinned chick, bro. If you want to kidnap a black dude, put a white girl. If you can't find a light, let me take that back. Find your light-skinned chick and get you a kidnapper van, and you picking up black dudes all day with no problem. Go ahead, put something in their drink or whatever, and then now you're collecting black dudes all day. And if you got it like that, find you a fat white woman. Oh yeah, you gonna get down. Yeah, you clearing towns, you clearing neighborhoods of black guys on the instant. You know they love fat white women. I don't know what it is, but they love fat white women. So if you want to kidnap a black guy, get you a light-skinned chick. And if you really got it like that, your options are limited, get you a fat white woman. And you kidnapping all the black dudes. They're going to be on CNN and everything. Like, where all black people going and stuff? Where all the black dudes? They disappearing. Like, yeah, man, Jay Tom posted that came to work today. I don't know what's going on. He ain't answering on my phone. Yeah, it's going to be that serious. It's just, they got it in them. It's embedded into them, bro, to be like that. But anyway, I'm going to say this with my chest. He never would have done that with a dark-skinned chick. I'm going to say that. That is sad to see it, but it is what it is, bro. If that's the only light-skinned chick in your family, in your circle, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. It's self-hate. I know I make these videos about, all type of things and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna call it what it is. Self-hate. It ain't no way in hell I'm a millionaire. I don't even have to be a millionaire. I tell you guys all the time, you ain't gotta be no millionaire, nothing like that to get you no chick. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get me a baby mama. There's no way in hell I'm gonna go save a baby mama. I ain't saving no hoes, but I ain't about to get no baby. What? No, bro. No, I might have one on the side I'm hanging out with, but you done moved in, you took care of her kid and all this. Oh my God, it's disgusting. It really is, but it's no surprise because they get mad when you bring this up. But black guys or the representative of baby was the stepfathers. They are. Now white dudes, they don't really do that. They normally, they normally leave. But that's another video for another day. But it doesn't surprise me how remember, the guy's tall. He got all this money. He has all this recognition, and yet they don't care, bro. I keep telling you guys, they do not care. They still gonna cheat on you. They still gonna try to get over on you. They still gonna use you and abuse you. So he on the podcast, like I said, I ain't making fun of him. It's just, it goes to show that it doesn't matter, bro. Never do what they say they want. They never do that, bro. They always go off their action, not off their word. Because they always get online painting this perfect picture of this dude that they want. And then when they get one, they always fuck it up. Prime example. She don't like to do it. I'm going to tell you guys again. It don't matter what you got going on in your life. You cannot convince her to like you, bro. She has to like you off rip. Now, automatically, this idiot automatically took in a baby mama. So automatically, she already knew she found her a sucker. They don't respect stepfathers, bro. I keep telling y'all that. But keep being that guy, and I'm gonna be a stepfather. You gonna love me over there. All right, bro. Keep living your life. At the end of the day, if you like it, I love it. I'm just giving you advice. You can take it or not. At the end of the day, that's on you. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a prime example. He doing all this, and she don't work. Oh my God. Hey, something about a grown ass person that does not work. That's a pet peeve of mine. I have many of them, but that's a pet peeve of mine, bro. You have to do something with your life. So she's sitting on her ass on the phone all day on the internet, and while she getting bent over by her baby daddy and other dudes, while he over there, putting in work over here, beating dudes up for a living. She don't like that dude. She just playing her part, bro. Y'all so stupid. Y'all really believe, I can buy her love. No, you can't, bro. You can rent her. Remember, she's never yours. It's just your turn. You can rent her for a limited time only. Other than that, that's all you're gonna get out of that. I already know she's not cooking for the dude because he a dumbass. No worry. I'll get a private chef. You ain't gotta do nothing, baby. Goofy ass dude, man. That's how they are. Those same dudes get cheated on all the time, man. It's not sad. It's just, this is how they want to live their life, bro. I really believe a lot of these dudes, they want to be down and out. They want to be down because they don't have any self-confidence. How are you a professional boxer and you don't have any confidence? Yeah, you're in the ring talking this and that, but outside the ring, you're a clown. That doesn't make any sense to me, bro. You easily can have a couple chicks if you want to live that life. Me, I just want one. She'll cook for you, make sure you're good. She'll make sure she booking appearances for you. She'll help you make more money, bro. But you with a chick and some random ass kid, that's taking away your money. And y'all really believe, because, oh yeah, I got all this money, it's always gonna work in my favor. No, bro, it's never gonna work in your favor. I don't understand what you guys and being so soft with these women, bro. Y'all are so weak. Y'all so weak, but at the end of the day, you deserve to get played. I'm glad he got rid of her. But in reality, she never been with her anyway. But some people need a wake-up call. So he got his wake-up call, so hopefully his next move is his best move. But me, not in a million years, bro. Not in a million years. She wouldn't even be in my circle. She wouldn't even be in the same place I've been in. And of course, she's a bum, because he was talking about how she's a assistant nurse. Let me watch my language. She's not even a nurse, bro. I think she like in her 30s or whatever. She not even good enough to be a nurse. She a damn assistant nurse. I think she's an assistant for an assistant nurse. I'm like, what kind of lame ass shit, what kind of weak shit is this, bro? But that's what you sell it for. Like I tell you guys all the time. A dude would go marry a chick that works at Jack in the Box. No problem. But a chick, she would not do the same, bro. So y'all need to understand that. Yo, man, it's a woman dude. I understand that, bro. But when it come down to that, you had to be fair. Now, I'm not saying if I'm over here bringing in $50 million a year, she got to bring in $50 million a year. I'm not saying that. But best believe she better have a damn career. Other than that, nah, it's wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's all it is. I'm going to give her that 15-minute Mustang in special. That's it. Send her on her way. I'm not comparing my money to yours, but you got to be working. You got to be successful in some kind of way. I'm not going to pick up some streetwalker like a lot of these rappers do and marry you and then let you play me and I got to pay child support for 18 years and all that other crap. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And on top of that, she don't need to be no. Matter of fact, she's not going to be a celebrity. If I'm a celebrity, I'm not dealing with no celebrity. If I'm an athlete, I'm not really worried about getting with no athlete. That's all it is, too. At the end of the day, you want somebody who actually like you, who actually love you and stuff, right? That's all it is, too. But y'all make it hard because y'all think money will solve all y'all problems. And the only thing it's going to do, money will increase your problems. Money will bring you more problems. A lot of you guys don't know how to protect yourselves. Y'all see the first female who smiled at y'all, who not black, and y'all just give up y'all money and everything. Your house, car, keys. Look at Shannon Sharp. What was it, like 20 million, 30 million? He gave that little hoe. She gonna blow it. But at the end of the day, this is how it is. That's why you never feel bad for them when they down and out. If they didn't want you in their prime, don't take them on their decline. That's why I never feel bad for them females who be down and out, because I knew all the opportunities they had and they messed it up. So that's all it is too. Of course, Shannon Sharp don't give a F. Will he stop messing with young white girl? No, he won't. No, he won't. It's just what it is. He that typical N-word that he already programmed to avoid black women at all costs. That's all I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, but that's what happens when you're a dumbass. That's what happens when you're a dumbass. Now, of course, the $400,000, she broke, so you already know she's been spending the money. Hopefully he can get some of the money back, because she don't have no job. She don't have no income. She's just a raggedy ass hoe, bro. That's all this is, a typical baby mama. Not even herself, she's a failed baby mama at that. How are you gonna steal from somebody who has your life on Easy Street and your ugly ass little kid? Y'all life is both on Easy Street, and you still manage to sabotage that. That's why you don't take them serious, bro. I keep telling y'all that, man. But anyway, he learned the lesson. He gonna move forward. Hopefully, he does better. But I don't know him. I don't know, but he sounds like he gonna do better next time, But it's not nothing new, right? That happens all the time. You know what I mean? She took shit. That happened to Shaq. He ought to take care of that little chick or whatever. She over there stole. I don't know what's going on with these females and $400K. Because she stole $400K from him too. But the bitch gave it back to him. You know what I mean? She gave it back to him because, he already like, nah, you ain't about to play him like that. And got rid of her. So, guys, be aware. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't understand. I know why. Like I said, in this situation, typical black dude, if she light skinned, if she a fat white girl, they just lose their mind. I get it. But if you're over here making money, you're a successful person, why are you dealing with a bum? Because you think that, okay, I'm a level her up, so she really gonna appreciate me. No, dude. No. They don't work that way. You guys have to remember, it don't matter. Female, dude, it don't matter. if they never work for that money, whatever it is, a car, whatever, they would never respect it. I would say that to my last breath. If they never work for anything, they will never respect it. So you over here, bringing her in a big ass house, expensive cars, jewelry, clothes. She ain't do shit to earn that. So of course she's not gonna respect it. That's why she sold 400K from the dumbass. And y'all really think, oh yeah, I got all this money, it's gonna be perfect. No, bro, no. What they say, a hard head made for a soft ass. So anyway, he say he learned his lesson, but again, I'm gonna say this again because I know y'all gonna get hurt. He never would have did that with a black girl. He never would have did that with a brown girl. He never would have did that with a dark skinned chick, a black chick, whatever color y'all want to use. He never would have did that because he got self-hate. It's that simple. So at the end of the day, that's what your bitch ass get for being fake. And they don't like you. Y'all know these females don't like y'all, but y'all just act like, okay, at some point in time, she'll eventually start liking me. Keep thinking that, bro, while she's still getting bent over for the free while you at work. Dude skeeting on the sheets and everything like that on your PS5. Yeah, keep thinking that, bro. I just gotta give it time, and then eventually she'll really see who I really am, and she'll start to appreciate me and blah blah blah. Yeah, keep thinking that, bro. Keep thinking that. Anyway, if you guys got any questions, concerns, you already know what to do. Leave it down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and no matter what else, protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose.